Oh, okay. Got my Aloha Friday Aloha shirt on, ready to rock. Market's gapping down 75. Sweeping Asia. Okay, so last time it came down here, it bounced. It's doing it again. I do not want to enter yet. I'll wait for the market to open. As far as I'm concerned, this gap here is not filled. See the 1 hour, there's still a small gap right here, but it can leave it, It left this one. Just shows it's strong. So if it can come down and hit this and then go hit that, that would be great. We got a decent support zone there. Yeah, it looks like that's probably about 50% of that range. Yeah. See that, This gap that's unfilled right here is exactly 50% of that range. So we'll see what happens. I think I'm just going to wait for either one of these to get filled. Market could just pop and go straight to it at the open. If it considers this done, which I don't, but it doesn't matter what I think. So above that 580 level, I'm long bias to 638. See if there's any news. Consumer sentiment at 10. pushing out of the Asia range. Probably going to start heading to that gap, 638. Every time it's come down here, it's gone back up. Obviously, coming down here and taking out this low before heading to that high when the market opens is the ideal setup. Four minutes. Should have took the long out of Asia. I just hate doing that, and then you get up, $400 or whatever, and then market opens, just comes down, stops you out, turns around and goes back up, and it's all that for nothing. But I said I was long bias over 580 area. Just let that gap fill, I guess. Gap down red on a Friday. Wonder where that weekly pivot's at. Market's open. Keep going up. And it just hit that gap fill, right? $638.75. Should short scalp it right here, but yep, that's what I wanted. Did it going into the open. Damn. So that's that gap fill and that 50% of that range right there. Um, 25, 731.50 would be in play today. Oh shit. That was a yank. Oh. So build the gap to the upside. Let's see if it gets down to that next one, 528. Go sweep Asia during the actual session. $600 sec zone. Probably go take that low. Wow. $5.81. I got my stop loss back. Okay, we're sweeping Asia. Should be long. I just don't like that unfilled gap down there at 528. Yeah, that was fucking long there. Yep. Damn. Might be able to push back up there to take that high, huh? Try long. Ooh, ouch. Wow. All right, back to green. Yeah, that was shut down pretty hard, so I just flipped it again. $5.28 is in play. So this zone right here. Right, this is sweeping Asia again. I mean, after three, what? So did 1, 2, this is the third time dipping into it. Just fucking. It's Friday. Come on, you don't think they're going to buy it on a red day? No. Ooh. Let's sweep this low. Damn. $5.50. It's holding. I don't like that. There we go. There we go. Damn. Just sweep it. There you go. Come on, sweep it. That's brutal. Damn, that account's almost at $5,000 in profit. And that other one's at 2,100, almost ready for a payout. Both of them are ready. Excuse me. Jeez. Yeah, man. Holding that fucking Asia sweep there. That's my setup, huh? So 25, 7, 31.50. 25, 7, 31.50. 25. So could push somewhere up in here. Right? Is that prior day high? That's prior day high. Be right back. I had a feeling it just might be range bound until consumer sentiment. It's holding that Asia range. Just consolidating. I think I'd be okay to trade this one again. Just go for 10 points. Grab another water. It's very enticing to chase that long right there, right? So you got this one. You got that. So break out above here. Head up to this Asia high, right? Is there a way to change the colors on here? Properties. Oh, okay. Let's do gold. Okay. It's probably better to see. And that would be that target to 528. Basically this one. Why does it keep going at that? Six minutes till news. I think the reward to the upside is much greater because the market's red. So 714. That's a weekly pivot. So below this is a bearish week. Seven 715.75. Yeah, this. Oops. There goes this one. There's a breakout. Swiping the high, New York AM high so far. Right? Is that a 15-minute ORB? Right? Top of that candle. And the bottom of this one. Just waiting another 2.5 minutes. See what happens. You know, a lot of times this will just consolidate into consumer sentiment, unfortunately. If we do this, buy, stop. See if it freaking jams right through there. Nah. Stupid. Nah. I don't like that. Let's see. Probably would have got filled right there. Watch it pull back. See, it's at 50, right? I'm always looking at this right here. Okay, if I can get a limit order in 50, then I'm looking for 50 to 60, right? Still didn't hit it. So 48, 49, if I got filled there, would it push up to 60? Take this high out, right? You know, whole numbers are good to try and get 10 points off of. Psychological 25,650. If my higher time frame price target is up here, if I'm above this zone, yeah, doesn't mean I have to hold it the whole time. But it's not getting to 660. So the news is in less than a minute. I'm not going to enter a trade right like that. There's 60. Look at that gap. I can't see how consumer sentiment would be good. Donald Trump's a fucking idiot. But I just trade the chart, right? I don't like knowing news. I don't like knowing anything. Not moving a whole lot. So the trade was, this long, right? Over this zone that we made. See if it gets up to 715.63. It's grinding higher. $700 psychological zone. If I can get above 7, yep, there it goes. Come on. See what happens right here. Just tapped it. Market's up 56. Could completely just go right through it and head to that previous day's high at 739.75. I'm sure that's what a lot of people are targeting. See what this reaction looks like. Nice little reaction right at it, huh? All right, next stop would be 740. If we can get through this weekly pivot. Wow. 15 points. I like that wick there. See if it can pop it and go to 40. What, 30 points from right here? A lot of people are going to be looking to get out up here, right? Or they're waiting for this break to go higher. This is a weekly level. You can see by the reactions it's having here, the struggles. Might need to pull back a little deeper to get through it. Depending on how bullish consumer sentiment is or how the market takes it, is right. Can only take it one level at a time. But the trade, like I said earlier, breaking over this blue line here, my next target would be 715, right? We came up to 715. We're having trouble getting over it currently. If it breaks out of there, this from 15 to 40 is not a big enough range where I'd want to try and risk a long over this to get to that, really. I like when my targets are like 50 to 100 points away, and I'll look for a setup like that. There's plenty of room for error. We got this little bull flag situation. I think I got plenty of shorts where this, this is pushing up, creates a little bull flag, breaks out, goes higher, or it could fail. It's holding. There you go. It's trying to push through it. Try for 10. 700 to 715. No, 705. There. It's just too close to if this setup would have happened in the middle of this range here, it would be a good one. That's why I'm not going to take it because of that. Although it's looking like it would pay 10. Yeah, I didn't trust it. Huh. Wow. $731.25. Um, this area right here has been having issues for a few days because it's a weekly level. Look at that. I think if the market's strong enough to get through this and hold, it'll just keep going up, but we're in a range. Yep, there you go. There's the short setup right there, the break of that trend line, right? But I said this would be a big area. You try and get long right there. Think it'll get through now? Try a 10-pointer from 700 to 710 after that push, or is it a fake out? Be up 5. This is a pretty bullish candle. I can try it. Probably dump. Yep. Wow. Wild. Just holding very well down here, but it might just give it all up. You know, that could be a dip buy. Right? We go take out Asia, 730. I'll just try and be safe with it, right? Break even. Push, motherfucker. That was a nice candle. That's a nice candle. Come down, take this out, wick back up, buyers. Push. My stop, I'm back on. Got my stop loss back here, and I'm out again. Break even. Kind of weak. But dude, I don't see how it doesn't go take out freaking Asia, but like I said, I don't know how consumer sentiment could be a bullish. Yeah, shit. Just gonna short this sucker. Profit taking. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm trading this range here. It's consolidating. Could just let go. Retest that 651. There's another one, aggressive freaking wick down buy fills. I'm gonna add another one. Loading under 700. Oh. Yeah. Damn. Wow. Took that high. All right. I want more. I want 730. There's 800. And come on. Come on. Oh my gosh, into that gray zone. Damn. Prior day high. I don't know if a pullback happens. You know, I think maybe if a deeper one happens, I will exit. But this is going to be a 50-pointer, 84, 94.04. Right? I've surpassed what this account was already. All right, I'm out. Yep. That was a fucking sweet one. There's prior day high taking it out right there. Yep, swiping Asia high currently. This thing could squeeze. This would, if this consolidation didn't happen right here, I would be looking to short this. If this went right up to here, pink, I would be looking to short it back down to that weekly pivot. But all this consolidation happened right here in this zone, and then it broke out of it. So yeah, I flipped a couple times in here. It's because these down candles were pretty aggressive, right? This bullish one, and then just got shut right down. And as it got shut down here, it made this hammer candle, came back, retraced this wick again, and just ripped. Can you do boxes? Right, this. Oh, wow, look at that. That's cool. So I just noticed these wicks. Nice wick. This was a wick test, I guess, for this candle here. And then kind of broke out. It probably won't look back. So, and there's no way I'm chasing that. But I was just risking what my gains were for the day on that account, and I doubled my gains even after getting stopped out. I think that account was only up 200, and now it's up 425. So that was a 50-pointer. So yeah, I was down $400 or something. 2 stop outs. Look at that thing. It's going to be strong now. It might just drift the rest of the day. Tapping an R1 right now. $873.75 would be if it keeps going. That'll be it for me for today. Happy Friday.